G'day guys and welcome back to the channel. Now, after my finals prediction video, I said that I would be doing a video ranking all of the teams, not by skill though, but by how much I like them. And that's what we're going to be doing today. So starting off with number 18 is the Geelong Cats. I hate Geelong so much, so gross. I hate Selwood, Hawkins, both of those people piss me off so much. And I'm just sick of them being up the top. They're up the top every year. But the best part about that is that they always choke, so that always makes me happy. If they won the flag, I think I will cry. You don't know how happy I was when they lost after a goal after the siren to the Melbourne Demons. That was pretty good. Coming in 17th spot is the GWS Giants. As a dog supporter, we do have a bit of a rivalry since that prelim, and I think that sparked the flame, but I've always never liked them. AFL Giants. I used to hate Toby Green, but I agree with all that stuff about him being picked out by the AFL and always getting suspended, where people like Selwood are not. So I kind of feel bad for him. So I've actually grown on Toby Green recently. Coming in 16th spot is the Hawthorn Hawks. These guys used to be 18th, and recently they've moved up. All their supporters are so smug about everything. That's just a generalisation, but yeah. They have moved up a little bit. I'm liking the way they're playing. I think they have a bright future. I hate Jeff Kennett though. He's a bit of a wanker. In 15th spot is Collywobbles, classic team that everyone hates. And I don't know, I think that all that culture about everyone hating them has actually made me hate them. But I know a lot of people, like in my life, that I don't like, and they go for Collingwood. And now we're coming up onto the section where I don't hate them, but they are just a mediocre team that I'm just like, ugh. Coming in 14th spot is the St Kilda Saints. You just forget about them, you know? Just not that interesting. And coming in 13th spot is a Carlton Blues. Again, same, you know, not just exactly like the St Kilda Saints. I keep forgetting that they're actually in the league, even though they're a pretty old club and successful club. I do feel bad for Teague though, you know. That's probably what bumped Carlton up above Saints, is just like, Teague, you know, I felt bad for him. And if you've seen the stats where Teague's actually won a decent amount of games for his first couple of years as coach, where like Alistair Clarkson and so many other coaches hadn't won as many in their first couple of years as Teague has, and they're still sacking him. I mean, I get where they're coming from, like they've got a good list and they failed to make finals, but I think they should give him one more year. We're out of the section and we're coming into the dislike section, and in 12th spot is the West Coast Eagles. You know, just a team that's always up there. I do quite like Simo as a coach. I think he's a good coach. I don't know what it is about West Coast. They've just never been like a true proper, like, oh, I could get around them. Coming in 11th is Adelaide. Again, like West Coast. This is sort of a section where I don't know what to feel about it. And like sometimes I will like, oh yeah, it's nice. Sometimes I'll be like, this is also the racist team. I'm kidding. It's just a shame about Tex Walker, and a shame that stuff is still happening today. So that's probably bumped them down a bit, even though that's not the club. That is an individual. And coming in 10th is Sydney. Sydney would be behind West Coast, but I'm really liking them this year. I think their young list, it's really exciting to watch. Every game they're playing is really exciting. That's obviously who we won the premiership against, so massive thanks to Sydney. And yeah. Coming in number 9th is North Melbourne. Again, a team that probably used to be in the mess section for me. And at the start of the year, they were finishing last. And but now, you know, it's really exciting seeing them watch and seeing them progress. I really like their coach. They're just playing exciting footy, which is weird. You don't really see that out of a bottom team. And every week they compete. It's unlike the first start of the year. They weren't competing, and now they're just competing every week, even against teams like Geelong, which is really good to see, and they have a bright future. And coming in 8th is the Gold Coast Suns. and the only reason they're here is because I love Stuart G. And coming in 7th is Richmond, and they would have been higher earlier. My mum goes for Richmond, but I'm sick of them being in the final, so I'm happy this year that we get a breather from Richmond. But yeah, still like him, still respectable club. I think Dimmer, good coach. He's been a bit dodgy the last couple of years. Just didn't like media conferences, and I think it's good that he's standing up for his players, just saying stuff like the Marvel thing, But it was good on the weekend to see him happy after the game with Clarko. And coming in 6th is Essendon. Again, like Swans, would have been bumped up this year. I've always, haven't minded Essendon, but I'm really enjoying the way they're playing. Bright future, Stringer tearing up that midfield. You've got Parrish, some great blokes. Hopefully we do beat them on the weekend, but I actually don't think. I think we have a chance of losing. I mean, we always have a chance of losing, but I'm feeling really nervous about the game. I'm excited to see where they go in the future. Coming in 5th is Freo, and I have no idea why I like them. I've always liked them. It's a shame they missed out on the 8 this year, but I think they're going to finish 7th or 8th next year. And it's just a shame Cherry's leaving at the time where they're rising up the ladder. I like Freo. And I also frothed their retro jumper the other day, their 90s jumper. That was beautiful. Coming in 4th is the Brisbane Lions. I like the Brisbane Lions. Again, I don't know why. Their coach, I think, is really good. I love all their players as well. Daniel Rich, Charlie Cameron, Joe Danaher that just moved there this year, obviously a massive scalp they got. Love their players and the way that they play. Next is the Melbourne Demons, and I've always had a soft spot for them. It's great to see them up there this year. Yeah, it's weird. My top 4 are in the teams, are in the top 5 this year, so it's kind of great. Yeah, I've liked the Demons list. I think Demons have a very likeable list with Traka, Oliver, Ozzy Pickett, Lever, May. Great list. And I think Simon Goodwin's done a lot of good for them. In his 2nd season, he got them to their first final series since 2006 or something. And then now he's given them their first minor premiership. Also, if you've seen, in 1964, D's won the minor premiership, the Olympics were in Japan, and they won the premiership in Melbourne Demons. 2 of those things have happened this year, so maybe that sets them up for a premiership win. Coming in 2nd is Port Adelaide Power. Dad goes for Port, and he tried, as all dads do, try to brainwash him into going for that team. But I picked my own path when I was 6 or something. Always liked the Dogs, and when I was 6, I was I've got the Dogs, I'm not listening to Dad. That also brought on a stage where Port were my least favourite team, because I just like to, have conflict and just be have an enemy, and so I picked Power to be my least favourite team just because, I like getting into my dad about them. But, no, look, it's always good seeing them win. I don't know why I picked Hayden. I love their list as well. I think Ken Hinkley did a lot of good for the club when he first came. Not sure about now, he's the greatest coach, but we'll see in the final series. And yeah, love Ollie Wines, love Boki, I love Alir, Jonas, all of those players. And now coming into number 1, the only team that I truly love and like is the Western Bulldogs. And they are just the best team, and if you say otherwise, well then you're wrong. Anyway guys, that was just a bit of a muck around video. I've always liked to get my opinions out there about which teams I hate and which teams I like. I mean, this year's a good year for me. My top 4 favourite teams are in the top 5, but look, it doesn't mean that I want them to beat the Dogs. Dogs all the way. Those guys are nothing compared to the Dogs. Dogs are my top priority. And yeah, thanks for watching. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Next video that will be out, I am going to be doing the best game from every round this home and away season for the finals, and I'm also going to do a vlog of my finals this finals weekend. So we're going to have the 4 games on, going to watch them all, and just vlog my weekend and vlog me watching them, which should be interesting. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe and see you in the next video.